Howdy guys, and welcome back to another episode of Albert Engel's Pro Career in Pro Cycling Manager 2024. Well, like Albert, we also had to have a rest day, so we're here now on Monday at our usual time slot, and we are diving right back into the Vuelta. We've got 4 stages loading for this episode, stage 11, 12, 13, and 14 coming your guys' way. So let's get straight into it. First off is this stage around the, say the streets, but it'll be the outer skirts of Pajeron. So we're going from Pajeron to Pajeron. It's a hilly circuit, got a nice little Cat 3 right near the finish. Might be a chance for Albert to get another stage win, or at least not lose time, might be the main goal as well.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the start of the 11th stage of the Vuelta. Padron will host both the start and finish today of a 164-kilometer route that is mapped out in a set of loops around the town. The itinerary takes the riders over irregular terrain that includes 4 classified climbs plus other short ascents, making it difficult to control the breakaway. It's highly likely, therefore, that the long-distance attackers will target the stage. But it will require all their puncher talents to scale the final short climb, the Puerto Cruceiras, with its sections at 10%. From the top, there remain 8 kilometers before the finishing line is reached.
Yeah, it is a rather steep final climb that we've got to go up. We actually have Adrea is a locked rider. Looks like he's on free element, given the chance to go for it on that final climb, but 18 riders getting up the road here. Bob Youngles, Guy, Magnus Cort Nielsen, our old teammate, Novak as well is up there. So big names in that breakaway, 18 of them. They're going to be pretty hard to reel back in. And I don't think the Bora team is exactly feeling up to it today. They had a big day in that stage 10. So I think they might want to relax a little or take it as easy as they can. It's up to other teams, I think, today to see what they can do. We're going to jump forward to the Cat 3, or unless something else happens, we'll see you guys there. Alright, you rejoin us. We're coming up to that final climb, the Puerto Cruceiras, the very steep climb it is. There's only 45 seconds, only 9 riders remain in that front group. It has been fast and furious. There's only 80 riders left in the peloton. We're going to have to get a bit strategic and just use the 3 riders we got left here in Danny Martinez, Vlasov, and obviously Albert himself. So we're going to put Martinez onto 90 effort for now, just to get him rolling on the front of this group. Van Wilder looks like he wants to have a move. That's going to be Martinez done though. So we're going to go over the top with Vlasov. He can try and hook onto Albert's wheel. Things are very grippy. Looking, not many can react. Guy, actually from the breakaway, is one of the riders reacting. Same for Magnus Cort. But no, it looks like, I got to say, it looks like Vlasov is doing an incredible job on the front, just ripping it apart for Albert. Up and over the top there. Albert can go acrobatic descent here, I think might be our game plan. Oh, hang on, what's happened here? It's gone all zoomed in on me, guys. I forgot the little hack. What was the hack to unzoom it? I've forgotten. Damn. So, oh, maybe we're just on because it's on the descent or something. I don't know. All right, we're not far. Only 3K from the finish now. We're going to put him on effort 99, take the gel. Got 2K to go. He's got 25 seconds over the pack behind. We're under the kite now. Perfect. This is looking likely. We're going to hit the sprint button. I don't think anyone's going to come. It's going to be a nice time gain as well. 30 seconds after losing a little time to Ulsbrooks. That is a terrific result. And then next over the line, it is Brat there from Interwanti and Hubi there in second from Quickstep. Nice results for those two. I think they're maiden podiums, I'd say, for a Grand Tour for those two. But yeah, not bad at all for Albert. Another stage win in the Volta. I think that's number 4 we're up to. Obviously, we're not going to get that record of 13. That is just outrageous. A number of stage wins in one Grand Tour, that is. But nice result indeed. Let's see the podiums. All right, so accidentally skipped the podiums, but we got Albert at 32 seconds, Adrea coming in the remainder of that bunch. In terms of GC, it's Riccatello actually moving up. Ulsbrooks lost time. I didn't even catch that. He was not in this front group. It was, I gotta say, that stage was ridden incredibly hard. Not much of the group had remained as we hit those slopes. So it looks like Ulsbrooks was in this second group on the road, potentially, or maybe even the third group on the road. Yeah, he's down here. He's actually gotten dropped even from that group. I don't know that he was the first Visma rider on the road. He wasn't. Yeah, Almeida was. So big loss from Ulsbrooks there. Puts Riccatello into second. 2 minutes 41 back. So quite the stage for Albert. Let's get into stage 12 straight away. But yeah, I'm very stoked with that as a result. That is incredible. All right, and straight into the next stage, guys. From Usens to... Gonna be a tough one, this one. Estrison de Montana de Monzanada. Looks like a pretty strong category 2, 3, maybe even 1, somewhere in there range. Climb up to the finish. And it looks like it's going to be one of those pace on all day type stages, I'd say.
Hello
Let's get
everyone
into
and
it.
welcome to Orense for the start of the 12th stage of the Vuelta. The 133-kilometer route will take the riders to a finish in the ski resort of Manzaneda. Before that final climb of 16 kilometers on a slope that averages out at 5%, the small roads and irregular terrain should advantage the attackers. Their challenge is to build up as big a lead as possible before that final ascent, in order to protect themselves from an eventual late rally by the race favourites. In 2011, the French rider David Moncoutier was victorious here at the end of a superb breakaway.
All right, I think, yeah, it's going to be probably one for the breakaway, I'd assume, today. Most of the Bora boys have moved to the front, so I think it's going to be a bit of a quieter day. Albert's on a -1, and with his not exactly lack of fitness, but not sublime, supreme level of fitness, yeah, that's never the best news to have. All right, we're going to jump forward all the way to the La Mozanada climb, unless anything interesting happens. But shout out to my viewers. I went back through the comments and read how to fix up that camera angle. You just got to hold in left alt and scroll your your mouse wheel, and that'll move the camera in and out like that. So that one is all sorted. We got 7 minutes 30 on the clock. So yeah, it's going to be one for the break 100%. We'll catch you guys on that final climb. Alrighty, we're almost here on that final climb. We're going to form a bit of a sprint train. Vlasov and Martinez, once again, our main two that we're going to rely on. Potentially Bookman next. How far back are these guys? Not far back at all. So I'll go Adrea, then Roglic. Yeah, I've gone the wrong way there. Hang on. Adrea, and then Roglic. And then Suchman to... Oh, he's a little bit too far back, I'm going to say. So we're going to go Roglic to kick things off. Pop him on 84 for now. Perfect. And that is the train formed. Suchman's got a way to go. I don't think he's going to get back. And unfortunately, Tobias Foss suffered a puncture at a very shitty time for him. Anyway, we're on to this final climb now. Magnus Cord as well, suffering a puncture at a bad time. Speaking of punctures, we're going to move Roglic up onto 89 now as Movistar move up alongside us. Enrique Mas obviously feeling like he wants to gain time if he can today. Peloton is absolutely splintering behind, and that is going to be it from Roglic. It was an 89 effort, so we'll match that roughly with Adrea. But yeah, Roglic is cooked. He is done. All right, Adrea, your turn, buddy. Let's see what you've got in the legs. He's looking pretty good, but Movistar's really annoying us here on the front, just trying to interrupt our chase. Looks like Adrea's almost done as well, but he's going pretty well. So we're actually riding back the breakaway quite a lot. So it's time for Bookman next up. We'll put you on 90, I think, Bookman. Adrea did a very nice job there. Good work. Put him back on predefined. Under the 5K to go, Ben. It's only 2K for the breakaway. So yeah, we're not catching them. 5 minutes on the clock. And that is Bookman done. So it's now Danny Martinez's turn to hit the front. We're going to hit that transcend yourself button. And then Bookman can go back on predefined. We've actually managed to ride away from the break here, or the rest of the peloton, as we're about to find out who wins the stage. Polini from France. Next on the cards for us, though, is Vlasov to hit the front. We've got Angal in the wheel, not far to go. We are catching riders from that early breakaway, actually. We're going to need to take the gel as Enrique Mas manages to come across to Albert. We're going to hit the front on effort 90 now. See that we can't get a little bit of time over Mr. Enrique Mas if we can. He's on the wheel. Yeah, there's a bit of separation. Oh, he's going to come absolutely flying around us. He might get time on us. But it's definitely time on the likes of McNulty, Riccatello, Ulsbrooks once again. He's obviously fallen away. He started off the tour in hot form, but unlike Albert, he's gone the other way. So Albert started the tour in not nice form. You come off a break and yeah, he's building back into it. So another difficult stage navigator. Let's see the podiums. And it is Enzo Polini from Interwanti. So Interwanti finally getting himself a stage result in this tour after second yesterday. Bob Youngle's up there as well. Changes on GC. It's a small, I don't know. Oh, okay, no, I see what's happened. So Enrique Mas has leapfrogged Riccatello on the GC. Ulsbrooks down in fourth has leapfrogged Van Wilder as well. On best climber, we got Benu still leading things there on 32 points. Albert's still leading the points class. Benu has moved his way up to second as well, just being in so many breakaways, picking up those intermediate sprint points. No changes on Young Rider, and Lido Trek still leading team class, but Bora up into second, so you never know. All right, let's get stage 13. All right, stage 13, a mountain stage, finishing up Puerto de Ancrayas. Hopefully, Albert's starting to get some form in those legs. It reckons he should be on a +2 day, coupled with that 83% fitness. Should be around around 0 or maybe even a +1 on the main categories that we need for this stage. So let's get in and find out how we're faring.
Welcome to the fortified city of Lugo for the start of the 13th stage of the Vuelta. There are 171 kilometers on the menu, with a summit finish at 1,670 meters on the dreaded Puerto de Ancares, where Joaquim Rodriguez triumphed in 2012. However, the final ascent is not the same today, because the peloton will be taking the shorter southern flank with its daunting gradients. The final 5 kilometers are at 12%, creating opportunities for significant time differences. So riders who are aiming for the general classification know that they must rise to the occasion today.
Alrighty, so we're going to get Sochman and Bookman to ride. We've got Foss protecting us. I would like to go for the stage with jeez, didn't jump on my words again. Stage win, if I'm honest, but 21 riders are in that breakaway. They've been given 2 minutes at the moment. Bookman and Sochman doing a nice job policing things as much as they possibly can. We'll see how we go. We'll catch you guys on the next Category 2 climb and see if anything changes in this situation in the race. Alright, we catch you guys on the Cat 2. The next one, the Alto Ol Portol. Only change is Bookman and Suchman have done a lovely job to peg it at 2 minutes. Roglic and Ardrea are now doing their thing on the front. They might not last to the top of this climb, but things are looking okay. We might be on for the stage, or we might not. It's only Ardrea left now. Might have to be Martinez next. Not many riders left for old Bora at the moment. Alright, so Ardrea, Roglic, there we go. Roglic can go back to predefined. And Martinez and Ardrea are going to do their thing on the front for the time being. Okay, we'll catch you guys on the next Cat 2 climb. We're at 2 minutes 18 to that breakaway. Alright, we're on the Category 2 climb, the Puerto de Lomares. Vlasov is almost done on the front. He's done a good job, but it's out to 3 minutes 20. Gregoire's gone on the attack. Thank you to the commentator for saying his name correctly. I've finally learned that. It's Gregoire, not Gregor. Albert's sitting here with Tobias Foss still, and Vlasov is now done. So we actually kind of only got one teammate left. Not kind of, we just do. We have only got one teammate left. Yeah, not the best situation, but we'll get Tobias to go grab Biddens now.
Attack by Gregoire.
Gregoire's still interested in moving off the front. There's another rider just in front of him. I'm trying to get the name of McNulty, is it? Yeah, it is. It's McNulty. Just in front of him attacking as well.
The riders are
And
entering
we've
the
got
last
the
15
full
kilometers
EF
of the
crew
stage.
rolling around on the front here as well. And we've got the final climb yet to go. 3 minutes 30 from the very front of the race. I think EF are pretty interesting going
Falling
for it.
behind.
We've still got
A team
Tobias
leader is falling
Foss,
behind.
who's slotted back in front
And
of
he moves
us.
on to the attack. It could be
Riccatello and
decisive.
Ulsbrooks are floating around us. They've used a bit of their red. I suppose so has Albert, but he's looking the better of him. He is on that +2 day, so not really any ill effects from his
10
lack of
kilometers to the
form.
finish line.
Alright, we've still got EF here. Looks like the peloton has really just sat up suddenly. We might ride through with Tobias Foss then, just to hit the front a little bit early. We might sit up again. I don't think it's not going to go our way, is it? Just looking at it, it's too cagey and we've not got the riders. Damn, that's a shame. I think that's going to be the stage win out the window for us, unfortunately. But eye on that red jersey.
There
That
are
is the
just
main
5
thing.
kilometers left.
Poor Al.
None of the
Poor
favorites is giving an
Roglic.
inch.
He wasn't on predefine. He was missing out on some biddens. But yeah, it looks like it's going to go to the breakaway. We're
It's a
about to hit the
puncture.
final climb though. That is the big news. We're going to move Albert onto 92. We're going to have Tobias Foss transcending himself, just to ensure we don't miss out on anything. Riding right near the front.
Again,
Good
an
work.
attack
Tobias
is
Foss is
launched.
doing an
The group
excellent
has
job
to
here.
break
MVP
apart.
of the day
The
for
riders
Albert.
are in a portion above 10%.
Banu's being caught, well, he's being caught, and we've got some attacks to concern ourselves with. With Mass moving, we can't really let him get any time. He is second on GC currently. Alright, Foss went to the front immediately for Albert on that one and has reeled Mass back in, but that has spent the day for him. That is the end of his day indeed. We're only 4 minutes 30 back from the front of the race, but we are absolutely cooked ourselves. We're going to take the
Watch
gel,
out, a
and
team
we're just going
leader
to
is
sit
falling
on
behind.
99 now. We've got no red left, but there's only a K to go, and yeah, not at all short enough or long enough for Albert to worry about the yellow. We're about to find out who's going to get the wind. It was Lux and Lutsenko.
Wow, he handled
Wow,
his
shout
race
out to
well.
Lutsenko in second. Albert's going to come in for third. Only a minute
The
50
tail enders are
back,
still
and it
coming
is some
in.
time gains on Enrique Mas. That attack early catching him out. Garat and Sexus potentially gaining some time. Marc Soler there, Derek Guy, and Gregory. Oh, I forgot how to say his name. Gregor? Yep, Gregor. Yeah. God, I need to really remember how to say these names. McNulty in 10th, who's one of the attackers with Roman as well. Ulsbrooks down in 12th, so he's definitely suffering later on into this Volta. And we've still got Bookman and Suchman to come in. Hopefully they make time cut. We're going to jump forward and make sure they do. And they've made it in time, just about. So let's see the podiums for Lando Lux taking the stage win over Alexei Lutsenko from Astana. So the Lotto rider getting his first Grand Tour stage win. A lot of firsts in this Volta. In terms of GC, Albert has a 3 minute 18 advantage now over Enrique Mas. Riccatello in third, 3 minutes 38. That's a huge result for him if he holds on to that podium. He does have Ulsbrooks to fight with in fourth place. That's his main concern at the moment. And Fleischmann Garat has moved up in the fifth as well. Best climber, Banu managed to grab one extra point, but Majuis has emerged as a contender for him to worry about. And Albert managed to scoop a couple points with that third place finish. The points class, well, Banu's managed to grab that off him as well. One extra point there out on the road in the intermediates has grabbed that off his shoulders. And has dropped out of the contention of the team class just like that. We did go for the stage win, so I couldn't really rely on my riders, I guess, is the problem in the finale. Alrighty, let's get stage 14 going. 14 is a pretty straightforward one. We go from Villafranco de Bizzaro to Villabellino over a Category 1 climb, the Puerto de Letegueros. So pretty straightforward in the sense that Albert likes these ones. Descent into the finish is always up his alley. And you can kind of really pace your effort to the top of that Category 1, knowing it's all downhill to the finish line. So let's see how Albert goes.
Vuelta with 199 kilometers. The first part of the day should be fairly easy on the legs, if we exclude the third category, Puerto de Cerredo, and so we could see a large number of riders breaking away without them enlisting the interest of the favourites. After 160 kilometers, the 1,528 meters of the Puerto de Leitariegos marked the passage into Castile and Leon and a stiffening of the challenge. At the top of this long climb, there will be 16 kilometers left to race, mostly downhill, towards the finishing line in Biablino.
Alrighty, yeah. So obviously, pretty much all downhill. There is a little flat at that finale over that climb. It's 4.5% average, max of 5.8. So not that difficult. It's more the length of it. It's 20k or 22k really in length. 10 riders in the breakaway. They're gonna probably be going for the stage win. We gave it a whack last stage and kind of told us it's very hard in pro cycling these days to control the stage win in the mountains. So we might not give that another poke and burn all of our riders when we might want to rely on them on that final category 1 climb. All right, we're going to jump forward to that category 1 climb unless something wild happens, and we'll catch you guys up shortly. All right. We are about to hit this final category climb, and we are also going to form a train. It's going to be Vlasov first and as our final rider. It's going to be Martinez after him. After that, I think we're looking at... Really, we're looking at the mountain class, and it's going to be Andrea, I assume. Actually, hang on, let's just do this. It'll be a bit easier. I do need Tobias Foss to get those biddens though. All right, so Albert, Vlasov, Martinez, and then Andrea. Probably, I would say Roglic on a +2 day as well. Bookman after him, and then Suchman will be the final rider. I'll put him on effort 70 for now, just to ride him near the front. I hope that Foss can make it back up here with those drink bottles. I'm not too sure that he will. Effort 70 should be just about enough, and it won't let the breakaway ride out too far either, so kind of a win-win situation. Tobias Foss almost making it back. He might, I think he should do it. Yep, perfect. Good work from him. He's going to slot into second wheel as well once he has done his duty. Perfect. Jump in there, and it's time to ramp it to 85 with Suchman. Here we go. Minute 40 to that breakaway. It's definitely on. I think we're going for a stage win here. We'll whack it on 4x. We're going to jump a little bit more up this climb. We'll catch. All right, we've got some riders coming up alongside us. Some people are very interested. We've had to go 99 with Suchman just to destroy everyone, basically. It's Foss next on the wheels, though. It is Suchman who is done and dusted. That did a nice job, though, burning everyone off. Only 2 riders left. Lutsenko out front and Unstrad. I think actually they attacked as we kind of eased up a little bit. Foss is just about done. We might put him on 99 effort, just use up all his yellow. And Bookman is next on the cards. So that is Foss done and dusted. He did a very nice job today. He's been a huge rider for this team. Hopefully he's still in the team for next year. Got Bookman here. We're only 7k from the top. Pace has been pretty hot so far. I'm surprised to see so many riders still left in this peloton. We're going to go with Roglic next on the front. We'll pop Bookman on to predefined. And we've got Alperson looking pretty interested. All right, that is Mr. Roglic done. It's going to be Andrea over the top next. Oops, we've bumped the wrong button. I was meant to hit predefined on Roglic. There we go. We're going to move Andrea onto 87, but I'm putting him back on 84 actually. It was just 87 to get him back up on the front of Matters. Use up all of his red, and next up will be Danny Martinez to hit the front. Andrea just getting out of the way. Perfect. Danny Martinez, not much effort left in his legs, unfortunately. It's going to be Vlasov, our final rider, to hopefully steer Albert back to the front of this peloton. A few riders pretty interested by the looks of it. We're going to slip back to 83 now that Vlasov has managed to steer us through. Excellent work. And we might just go effort now with Albert up and over the top of everybody. Let's put it on to 99. Try and grab these points. We've managed to do so. Perfect. All right, we're going to ease it up, ease it up. Who have we got in here? Van Wilder, Ulsbrooks, Garat, Mass, Majuis, the KOM leader, and McNulty as well. We might think about a little bit of acrobats down this descent yet. I just want to get some yellow back before we do so. Okay, let's go on the attack. Everyone was looking at each other. It was a good time. Perfect. All right, into this corner. Nice. Yep, that's the gap we were after. All right, this might get interesting, I think. Just might. We'll switch back to effort now. Interesting, we can't do a acrobatic descent. There is only 10k to go though. We're going to put it on 4x and just see that we can't hold on. Doesn't look like we can actually. Might have to ease it up. Play this a bit smarter. The fact it wasn't a true descent really hurts us, I think. We'll get Vlasov to come up here. So we've got a lead out rider at least. Ooh, there's an attack from Garat as well. So I need Vlasov to get up on our wheel. Almost at 5k to go. So yeah, at least we've got a teammate here. That's good news. We've grabbed Mass's wheel. Vlasov is getting our wheel. Perfect. We might move him up in front of Albert if possible. And grab Vlasov's wheel now. Okay, let's go effort 99 with Vlasov. Push through. Good job. Great. We're under 2k to go. We're going to try to get it. Oh, okay, there's Gregor going on the charge. So we're going to have to lift with Vlasov a bit earlier than I wanted to. Hit sprint. We'll try to reel him back in. Almost under the K to go banner. It's going to go time with Albert. He's got to hold off Ulsbrooks and Van Wilder. It doesn't look like he's going to hold off Van Wilder, but oh, geez, Majuis through the middle with an absolute lethal turn of speed. That was from the Frenchman on Groupama. Van Wilder getting second and Albert in third place. McNulty in fourth. But that is a massive result for the Frenchman from FDJ. Majuis taking the stage win in stage 14. All right, let's get to these podium. All right, Valentin Majuis and Ilian Van Wilder ahead of Albert on the podium. There was a group of 6 coming in. Ulsbrooks missing out once again. His legs seem to be leaving him. On GC, a little bit of time bonus for Albert brings it to 3 minutes 22. Riccatello at 3 minutes 42. And Ulsbrooks looking unlikely to make that podium now. Benu is only 2 points ahead of us on KOM. That's big news. This is a jersey we have not won as of yet. So we do want to start targeting that now that we've got a bit of a buffer in the GC battle. We do take back the points class. And on Team GC, it looks like Vismalab have entered the debate. Liddell Trek still retaining the lead there. All right, guys, that's been it for this episode. Join us tomorrow on Tuesday when we tackle stages 15, 16, 17, and probably 18, being that there's a flat stage in there as well. We'll get 4 in once again. All right, guys, like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And leave us a comment below what you're expecting from Albert in the Euros coming up, noting that he hasn't won either the TT or the road race yet. They are on here just so you guys can take a look. 22k in length for the TT. Not really up his alley, and it is a semi-cobbled, kind of like E3 style road race. So it doesn't exactly suit him. Doesn't mean he's not going to try. All right, peace out, guys.